Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we're going to see, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on a crew looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Well, each defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense and really separate these two. Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback still with the football. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Escapes the pocket. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Looks like they'll mark this near the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop play.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Punt team ready to boot it away. With the return, it's Mason. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense operating from the pistol. The back's got it on a counter. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And it's complete downfield.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Gonna run it. It's Baxter.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Encroachment. Defense. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack makes it third down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball, trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
They come up short on the third down completion, and here comes the punt team. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking for a gap, it's Baxter. Hard running there, breaking tackles. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout, over the middle and incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's caught. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Looking to throw it again. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Comes the offense back out onto the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, Chris, this is what makes college football so exciting. If you have an athlete like this in the backfield, it's a matter of time before he's going to break one open and make the defense pay. What a run by this quarterback.
On the return, it's Mason. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half.
On the set.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down to multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Ball handed to the running back. Running through the tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Handoff to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old-school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try for the two-point conversion using the jumbo formation. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
So they decide to run it in on the two-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long for their 19. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him. A sack in the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. One quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4th out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. At the 10.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the two-point conversion.
Come on, set.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he dives right over the pile for the two-point conversion. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense makes their way on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Short connection to the tight end here. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, there's something, Chris, we haven't seen much from this offense all day. Finally, a big play downfield.
And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. That's another touchdown, a dream performance with this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. And so far, they are struggling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes the catch, nobody around him. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
A sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left side. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.